Today I'm going to be reacting to the Mission Souls version of Rolling the Deep, an Adele song. This is my fourth Mission Souls video that I've reacted to. I've even created a playlist for them on my channel, so you can find all of the reaction videos. All right, let's get into it. I'll listen and I won't interrupt, and then afterwards I'll go back and tell you the parts I liked. Okay?
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and is bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear, and go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I'll leave with every piece of you, and don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and is bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside hands, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've had one on you and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, making home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside in your hands, and you played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside in your hand, but you played it with a beating. Roll your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasured gold. You pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. It all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside in your hand, but you played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside in your hand, but you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I think that's the best thing for my taste. That's my favorite thing that I've heard them do so far. I also think, honestly, this version I might like better than Adele's version. Okay. Why? I don't know. I think part of it is the clarity of the instruments. All of the instruments sound so good. And maybe it's because I can see them being played. I don't know why, but obviously the mixing is extremely good because I know the dad does it. He's really good at it. But like when the piano first came in, I was like, oh, that sounds so good. I also liked that, of course, we were talking, I think the person suggested this because they're like, oh, you should hear Stacey sings something where I think she sounds even better than the other things. And I do think she does a great job. But then you notice that when it gets to the really high part, the mom takes over, who's clearly a professional singer. Like the mom, I think I've read now that the parents have been in a band for like many years. The mom's like clearly like a fantastic professional singer, like just phenomenal, right? Like she can probably sing anything in any band, for any kind of event. But if you want to I'll point this out just from like since I'm a singing teacher, I'll point out what I think is interesting. So this song is hard generally. Like when my students want to sing Adele, I always am like, that's probably a bad idea. Like 90% of the time, it's going to be a bad idea. Why? Well, in the context of a competition, if they don't do it well, they're going to lose, right? People already love Adele. And Adele has a very unique sounding voice. It's not just her technique, it's her timbre. Timbre's like her tone, like her quality. When I sing Adele, I don't sound anything like Adele because my voice is like high and like very like there's a fire. See how my voice is like so light? I don't know what to call it, but it definitely doesn't have that rasp that Adele has. Adele has a like there's a fire, and even when I try to mimic it, I just don't have that sound. So that's why I don't think most people can pull off singing Adele. Then we have the second problem. The range in the beginning part is super low, right? There's a fire starting in your soul, even the fingertip, the scars of your love. Pretty low. Then it goes super high. We could have had it. Moving away. Moving from the mic. Rolling in the deep. By the way, the other thing that the dad does really well, he puts beautiful reverb on the vocals.
Sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare.
See how he has an effect on it? He has a beautiful reverb. I wish I had the reverb on this mic so that when I did my singing, I could sound better. Like they're obviously very good, but what he puts on the mic to make their production quality professional. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he has this like, it's like an echo. There's an effect that adds reverb and other effects to the voice that makes it sound studio quality. Okay, so I just want to point that out. That's why we like listening to these recordings so much.
My heart, reaching a fever.
She has a really nice reaching. She does it's like a flip to the head voice, but in a very good Adele way.
The pitching is bringing me out the dark.
Bringing me out the dark. She keeps it nice and forward with resonance.
Finally,
But then, of course, when it gets to the really high part, mom takes over.
falling in the deep.
She does this first chorus, but then in the end, mom takes over.
Me, the depths of your despair. Baby, I have no story to be told.
Yeah, mom takes over for the rest of the song. So I like it. They split the song. Stacey definitely growing as a vocalist. She's only 13 years old. I mean, like she's going to improve. I had talent at 13 as well, and then I got better as I got older, right? And I trained. So she's probably going to be as good as her mother, if not better, because I don't know who started first,
The scars of your love, they leave.
But I thought their harmonies were really nice.
And you played it.
Falling in the deep.
On me of us, they keep me thinking.
Oh, by the way, Ice is so good in this. Like when he did that random bass drum in the beginning, and then he hits that little like box later on. Like they have like the really good reproduction of the original song.
To the beat, could have had it all.
That
Rolling in the deep. You have my heart inside your hand, but you played it with a beating. Roll your
yeah, that when he hits that box, it's so good. I'm saying Ice is only 11. He's going to be an amazing drummer. You just know. I mean, again, why? I think I like this version better than Adele's because of the mix. Like, obviously Adele had studio musicians for her track, right? But the way they mix this, I'd say the dad's like that good at mixing. So, because again, if you have professional level people, everyone's going to be able to play at that level. So I can't say that the kids are better than the studio musicians because they're probably not. But they're maybe as good, or they're playing on that level, right? But then you add in like really good mixing that brings out the balance of the instruments in such a good way. And then he has such a good vocal reverb on the mics that he's mixing the voice in such a way in the production that sounds so good, takes off any of the like edge, because there can be a lot of unpleasant edge in singing, right?
You have my heart inside.
See? And the mom, note it opens mouth, good, little squint, that helps sometimes.
But you played it to the beat. Could have had it all.
Sounds so good. Like the quality of the drums, even like the microphones he has to pick up the drums, right? Like that's not easy to have professional mics good enough to pick up drums in such a good way. Like you hear the richness of the drums like you're in the room. So yeah, my opinion of this one is it's just a very good cover, to the point where I would maybe choose this cover over Adele's, maybe. Whereas the other covers I like, and I think it sounds like them, and I think it's good in its own. Like I would still listen to a CD, or not CDs. We don't have CDs anymore. We listen to playlist of the Mission Souls covers, and be like, oh, I love this playlist. It's so great. But I'd still want to hear like the Dire Straits version of whatever that was, Tunnel of Love, and all that stuff. So yeah, but this one I'm like, maybe I would like better. But again, you see Stacey developing.
I'll leave it.
She definitely still sounds young. You can tell that she's only 13, whereas the mom, fully adult woman, has a fully developed, richer voice.
Scars of your love.
But I thought the piano was really good in this. The guitars, obviously. Dad's bass.
The scars of your love, they leave me breathless.
But see, the mix is just like a really nice mix. So yeah, this was a great recommendation. I'm very pleased that you guys recommended this. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. Someone pointed out recently, they're like, oh, you weren't even subscribed to Mission Souls. I'm like, oh my God. But that's because I am not like a YouTube user. I'm a YouTube creator. However, I'm now subscribed. I just forget to press the button, but that way I can remind you guys how to subscribe to me. Because I was like, you're right. So now I'm learning like, oh yes, I have to press that subscribe button. And now I am subscribed to Mission Souls. But I never used that feature when I was a user of YouTube. But now that I'm running a channel, I know how important it is. So you guys should subscribe to them, and you should subscribe to me if you like my videos. So yeah, I will add this. So remember, this is how I see Rolling in the Deep. Someone put this in here. They tipped me. It was beautiful. Thank you so much for the tip and for the suggestion, because I like it when you tell me what to listen to, and then I don't have to search through pages and pages, and I don't want to pick the wrong thing. You know, I don't want to pick. You guys know what I like now. Then I tend to like it. Now that you guys know what I like, when you recommend things, I end up liking it, and then I'm all happy in the reaction. I'm like, yeah, I love it. Okay, because you guys know me now, which is cool, because you guys actually can see my taste from doing all these videos. Anyway, I have a few more paid tipped things on the queue, and then if you want to make a suggestion, these are all things that people have recommended for me without tips, which is fine. I look at it and I keep it and I do it. Okay, so like I'm gonna pick from here, because again, I have to make content all the time. I'm trying to make a successful channel, so I have to just keep reacting and reacting and reacting. I'm just gonna keep doing it forever. Why not? Why not? What else am I do with my free time? Like sit around and watch TV? No, I'm gonna make videos. So anyway, this is where you make the reaction. Just put in a request right here on this form. It leads directly to this form for me to then check it off, and I love that. And that link is at the top of my YouTube channel, which, hello. Okay, at this link, Linktree and Erica in America. That will open up this. That gives you that. Fill it out. Drop me a link ideally so that I just click on it and I don't have to search for it. And plus, if you tell me something and I end up reacting to the wrong video because I didn't have a link, well, you're going to get whatever you get. So thank you so much. And the Mission Souls are such a cool band. And as I mentioned in previous videos, I've been to the Philippines, and I went to Bohol, and I went to Cebu, and I flew through Manila but didn't get off at the airport. I didn't go into Manila. And then, of course, I had my best friend who, her mom was from the Philippines, so I grew up with a little bit of Filipino culture and the food. And my brother married a Filipino American, she was born here, but her parents are Filipino. So my nieces and nephews are half Filipino, and so I don't know. I think it's a great culture, really, really nice people. I've never met a mean Filipino person. I know that's a generalizing, but it's not a bad generalization to have about you as a person. If they're you're really nice, it's that's great. I think it's a nice thing, So they're just very family oriented, and I have seen a lot of very talented Filipino musicians. So I think they're doing something right over there in terms of music and just practicing and keeping in that musical tradition. So I'm a fan, and I love the family bands because it's a family coming together and creating art together. What's better than that? And now people, hundreds of thousands of people are subscribed to them on YouTube and can enjoy it. So it's like, yes, why don't we create things? Especially, look, everyone's like, oh, AI this, AI can make music, blah, blah, blah. You know, who cares if AI can make music? Because that's not the point of life. The point of life isn't just to sit around and rot like a vegetable so AI can write a song. Write a song. Who cares if it's good? Just do it. Make a cover. Who cares if AI can do it better than you? It doesn't, like, that doesn't have any value. If a computer does it, who cares? That's why I'm very into live music, because I think going to live events and getting off the computer and hearing live music and playing live music and performing live music is the antithesis of AI, because it's about the imperfections. It's about people getting together, getting off of their screens. It's about enjoying that collective moment. So I'm very into stuff like that, that is interactive and brings people together. So hopefully my channel even does that, even though I'm online. But I am a real person. I have flaws. I make a lot of mistakes. I say stupid things sometimes. I don't edit out my language. Sometimes I say, stutter. But that's the beauty of it. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. If you think there's any other Mission Soul stuff I should see, you can always recommend it to me, and you can always just put it in the list, and I'll put it, even if it will go here, because look, I want to hear this The Pinnacle by Kansas. I've never heard that. I'm going to go listen to that one day. Just random things that people tell me what to listen to. So, all right. Thank you, and bye.